Some people are a little apprehensive about grilling fish. A fish is likely to stick to a grill if your grill is not well oiled, it's not hot, and the fish itself isn't a little bit lubricated. A good cast iron grill pan will solve that problem for you. Properly seasoned, with enough heat and with a little olive oil or some kind of oil on the fish itself, it won't stick unless you move it a little too soon. Olive oil, both sides. Here's some High Mountain garlic pepper, just to give it a little seasoning. And now I've got this beautiful black grouper onto the grill pan. Fish often has a presentation side. Like on salmon, for instance, you want to make sure that the top part of the salmon is what you put down onto the grill pan first, because you want those beautiful grill marks to be on the top, not the bottom. I have 3 pieces of this black grouper from the Sea of Cortez from my buddies at Catalina Offshore Products, and I'm going to make a caper, black olive, tomato, and avocado salsa to go on top once it's done. Diced tomato. These are chopped up Kalamata olives. Capers. Capers are salty, and you want to make sure that you rinse your capers first because of the brine that they're in. It's better if they're rinsed. Here's some red onion, some good fresh garlic, olive oil, lemon juice. I'm going to save this other half a lemon to squeeze on top of the fish just before that fish comes out of the grill pan, just before you serve it. If you put a squeeze of lemon or lime or both on top of your fish, it really livens up the flavors. It's like a natural MSG and stimulates stimulates your taste buds and makes everything else taste better. Have some fresh basil, an avocado. It's nice when the avocado cooperates too, isn't it? There's a lot of different kinds of avocados. At my local Asian market, I just recently bought a bag of 12 small avocados for $1.29. And at the grocery store, well, they were a lot more. Just going to rough chop these. If you process your avocado too soon, you're going to have brown avocado. The lemon juice that's in there is going to give it some help. It's going to keep it from browning. But if you make this ahead of time, you're going to have brown avocado, which is bad. I will season this also with the High Mountain garlic pepper and a little bit of trail dust. And I can hear my fish sizzling over there. And if you let it sit for 3 or 4 minutes, these flavors will meld. If you like it to be a little bit spicy, put some jalapeno, maybe a little splash of sriracha. Check the fish. So about this time, for a lot of people, this is when the fish is sticking. So you start prying away the edges and it sticks to the pan and you lose a lot of your fish. If it's still sticking, leave it there. At some point with the grill marks, once it sears the outside of that fish, it'll make it a lot easier to move. Since this is a well-seasoned cast iron grill pan, we've got beautiful grill marks and it's not sticking. And if you can see this, this is the fat of the fish, this white here. That's the natural fat. So just to give it a little more flavor, I'm going to add a little butter on top of each one. And as that butter melts, it's going to add flavor and a little bit of fat. Of course, that's optional. And then a nice squeeze of lemon right on top. This is the avocado tomato basil, caper, black olive salsa. And as it goes to the table, that butter will melt down on both sides. This fish didn't stick. You can do this with any fish. Firmer fish are less likely to stick to a grill at all anyway. However, this is a pretty flaky fish, this black grouper, and I'll bet it tastes pretty good.